Hi viewers, this is Thirmal, Commerce faculty from Hyderabad. So in the previous video, I explained accounting concepts. So now I am going to explain accounting conventions. So accounting conventions are the traditions and customs and rules and regulations for the preparation of final accounts, right? So that conventions we have to discuss one by one. See this first convention of disclosure. So as per this convention, accounting statements should disclose fully and completely significant information to the interested parties. Means as per this convention, significant information means all the important information should be disclosed to the interested parties. So interested parties are creditors, owners and shareholders and bankers. So these are the interested parties. So that's it. Next, coming to second convention, that is a convention of materiality. It is similar to this. As per this convention, only important and significant information should be disclosed. Unimportant and insignificant information should be ignored. That is as per convention of materiality. So as per this convention, only important and significant information should be disclosed in the financial statements. Unimportant and insignificant information should be ignored, right? Next, coming to third convention, so that is a convention of consistency. So with the help of this convention, so we can compare the business results from one accounting period to another accounting period when the business organization followed the same rules and regulations and principles. That is a consistency. If the business organization followed the same rules and regulations and principles, we can compare the results. We can compare the financial results from one accounting period to the another accounting period. So for example, at the time of providing the depreciation, we have different methods, right? Straight line method and diminishing method or sinking method or annuity method, different type of methods for the providing the depreciation, right? For example, straight line method, every year the business organization must follow that particular method only. So that is what I am saying. If the business organization followed the same principle or same rules and same regulations, then we can compare the business results from one accounting period to the another accounting period. That is a convention of consistency. Means the rules and regulations and principles must be consistent. That is a convention of consistency. Next, coming to the last convention, that is a convention of conservatism. So as per this convention, so anticipated profits and anticipated losses, right? Anticipated profits should not be considered, but anticipated losses should be considered in the books of accounts. Means we should expect anticipated losses. We should expect anticipated losses, but we should not expect anticipated profits, because at the time of losses, right, at the time of losses, what will happen? Business organization has to suffer. So for this purpose, every business organization must keep some of the amount as a reserve. Must keep some of the amount as a reserve. So then that amount of reserves will be utilized at the time of losses. So that is what I am saying. Anticipated losses should be considered in the books of accounts, but anticipated profits should not be considered, right? Means keeping a sum of the amount as a reserve from every year profits. So at the time of losses, these reserves will be utilized. That's it. That is a convention of conservatism. Thank you.